All right, we're back with dog barks. With more dog barks. Okay. What? What's wrong? Come here. Up. Hey, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right, let's switch over to Satisfactory. Oh, hey, buddy. What's wrong? Yeah, his ear just stays like that. He's got the look going on all the time. Hey, what's wrong? Hey, it's okay. Okay. Any mods out there? Okay, signal accepted. Okay, cool. The YouTube stream is up and running. Good to know. Currently moving my dogs across the map. Feels like I've been walking for hours. Yep. All right, let's jump back into Satisfactory. I'm going to reopen up Maya so we can get more measurements for our pillar. The pillar of autumn build. Oi, Bob.
Go and throttle up.
Bob, you've really been in here for 12 months, dude? I remember the first time you were here when I was playing Cities, man. That was a year ago? I don't know how to feel about that, man. I don't know how to feel about that. Thanks for an awesome year. You're welcome. The first time I was here, you were playing KSP in 2012. Yeah, I know. I got the memo. All right, let's go see what the Titans are doing. Well, at least we know. Continuing my line of thoughts, regulations and laws need to be followed by everyone because if you have expectations, you're opening up the window for Ocean Gate type stuff. Yes, exactly. That's exactly it, Yuri. Yeah. You know, you're not, dude, 100%. You're preaching to the choir here, man. Hey, that guy passed you, insulted you. You just gonna take that? Frick that guy. He's from the past. Hello, Titans. Oh, fused frames. Thank you. Ammunition? All right. Good boy. You gave me plates. Thank you for the plates, Titan. Power slug. Dead animal. Plastic. Yoter. Rebar. What about you, buddy? You got anything? Electromagnetic control rods. All right. Hello, Titans. The doggos. Yeah, the doggos. Titan, this is your brethren. You know how many problems that guy's left you? Yeah. Yeah, what a turd burglar. Oh, also. Yeah, baby. We need the inspirational music. We need to be inspired. Are you inspired right now? How about that moon time zone? What do you mean? All right. Was a nice stream. All right, thousands. I'll see you tomorrow at the trench. What's your favorite Titan rocket? Gemini MOL. So that's technically a Titan 3C. Or Titan Centaur, which is technically also Titan 3. Did you know that the moon has its own time zone? That's cool, Rock. Hell yeah, brother. We gotta go back up there. So, what we were working on in the first parts of the stream is we got the hull diagram kind of figured out. If you can if you squint your eyes, you can see the Pillar of Autumn. You can see the shape there. What I'm working on is building a Halo ship in Satisfactory here, and its dock to go with it. And I want to build my factory in there because I want to. We actually had a couple of pretty cool breakthroughs, actually, in how the Pillar of Autumn is actually put together. Everybody knows, if you're a little bit of a Halo nutcase, that the Pillar of Autumn is built out of a bunch of octagonal structures. Namely referencing this, which is talked about in the lore of the game, and also in the levels in Halo themselves, right? You can see that there's pillars going through, ironically, the Pillar of Autumn, right? And it's made out of this octagonal structure. What I originally thought is that these were octagonal cylinders, but I'm fairly confident that they're not. They're not just octagonal cylinders, they're octagonal sphere. It's an octagonal spherical structure like that. The hull of the ship is made with overlapping spherical octagons. So the hull structure is built like that, from what I can tell. That was a huge breakthrough that we were figuring out, which is why what I was trying to do here is figure out a way for the octagons to fit with the cargo bay structure. What that means is figuring out how many octagons big each one of the 4 cargo bays is on the Pillar of Autumn itself. The Pillar of Autumn midships in hull segment 4, which is the kind of the big thickest part of the ship right here, has 4 cargo bays, port and starboard. We're trying to figure out how to get the octagonal structure to jive well with that and not make it look weird. We never actually see these cargo bays in any of the Halo games. You never see them. The closest you get is looking at them with the doors closed up right here on Reach. That's the closest you ever got. What a twist, right? So, believe it or not, we've kind of extrapolated what the octagonal structure should look like with the rest of the ship, right? What about the Death Star? Did that have those? I don't think so. The Death Star plans were not in the main computer. You can see the 4 bays right there. Obviously, they have a huge door, right? Glad you got that reference. Yeah, of course. What a twist. You play factory game? I do play factory game, Space Wolf. So we need to figure out how this structure jives with the cargo bays. I think I was at the... That was me. Which grid shut down? I'm operating off gas and oil. We'll get to that in a second, okay? They are pointed at the gun batteries, weather guy, and I'm not sure why they chose that artistic decision, but... We ran out of biomass, I think. Yep. Thank God it's your power plant. Yeah, no, that's definitely me. Go for a little ride. Yeah, we gotta get more biofuel. I have to go get more plants. We'll just pick a biome to defoliate. I mean, harvest plants from. Dragon, I scared you. I thought your factory ran out of power. That's why I always say that was me right after, if it's me, guys. Yeah, I'll always tell you when I lose power. I learned that the hard way when 1.0 came out, and I kept having a factory that kept doing that, and people were like, dude, stop! You gotta say! I'm like, alright, alright, alright. Oh. Don't read chat and drive. Chat. That was me. That was me. That was me. That was me. Oh, hey. Hey, idiot. You gotta hook it up. Get them out like something like 50 degrees to fire over the batteries. Keeps it fairly sheared at whatever you're firing at. It's a fun thing though. More realistic ship would actually have the main drives and the main weapon fire in the same direction. Significantly more advantageous to be able to fire your target when you're decelerating towards them. Yeah, I guess. one second, dudes. Are you making more power now? I just added more oil because desire to America intensifies. I moved up to 3 oil generators. And that isn't what we had before. We should probably still turn the biofuel back on, but this is good enough for now. Yeah, this is just a very, very simple oil setup. Combined with some firearms production. Could you elongate the octagonal sphere so it's more of a tube? To an extent, yeah, sure. Oh, ARJ, beautiful pictures. Dude, that last one. The hyacinth macaw. It's a beautiful bird, man. Is this what you've been doing? Should I go on the Warhammer event on Saturday this week? Still not registered. I have a calculated roster. What do you think? Wanted to do it. Yeah. Those are awesome pictures, man. Where did you head off to take those? I know you put captions in there, and I only read a little bit of them. Gotta get back to work. Time is of the essence with this project. The National Aviary of Pittsburgh. Cool. That's cool, man. Oh, okay, Elfish. Titans! I love you, buddy. Forgot the dog was in there. Doggos! Yeah, I need to toss some explosions in. For real. Loopy, it's coming along great. You get to watch Europa Clipper with JPL and APL guests thanks to a surprising mutual connection. Neat. Launch watches to righteous cheers. There we go. Ha! All right. Yeah, that's cool, Loopy. Look, I got the outline for the ship.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Yes, Jim. Thanks, man. Figure I'd pass that story along for your appreciation. I think that's probably the most expensive payload that SpaceX has ever launched. It's humans notwithstanding, right? Europa Clipper's a $5.2 billion spacecraft. Crazy, right? You know what? I think it's about time to put a blueprint. Let's put a blueprint builder up here. So how are you thinking of actually building up the ship? Back to front to back, bottom up? Getting these hull segments figured out, Joe, is probably the biggest and easiest way. Because you got to remember, if we're using a 40 meter diameter octagonal sphere, right? That's enough to fit in there. It's enough to fit in the blueprint printer. That would make making this not very hard. I mean, we'd still have to place probably about like 300 or 400 of these things, but it's okay. And then we place what we need, and then we trim off the edges that we don't. The other things that we got to figure out, on top of, you know, figuring out how the octagons are going to jive with the cargo bays and whatnot. Like, why did I go with the cargo bays first? They're there. Easy. It's easy to figure out, right? Give me 1 second, guys. The space news? There was copyrighted content on the Space News VOD that we just did. But whatever, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter. Maybe it's the song that I played at the beginning. Latin autor, Sony ATV, União Brasileira de Editoras de Musica, UBEM, Latin Autoperf. I have no idea what that is. It's a whole slew of over litigious claims. Oh, great. Great, now I gotta deal with that. And that was quick. That VOD just got uploaded like a second ago, which is... I'll look into it later. It is Elfish. Except for the song at the very beginning that I played to start Space News, that AC/DC cover band, that could have something to do with it. But other than that, it's just me talking over the... It's just me talking. The whole Space News, the entirety of it is just me talking. Anyway. Yeah, Aqua's great. Yeah, other than that, Kippy, it's just me talking over the entire video, which is... They copyrighted your newsy voice. Okay, anyway, let's go. Do you have Discord? I do have a Discord, Yuri, and it's not only for Twitch subscribers. Anybody's welcome to join. Yeah. Weather guy, can you go post that Discord link in YouTube chat, dude? Because I have Synergy open. It's a pain in the butt to move stuff between the chats. All right. So what was my last message? Thanks, dude. Yuri, give me a second. So, all right. Have the octagons fit in the cargo bay structure. Let's go into our side profile view on the Autumn and get the positional ruler out. And measure. On center, from point to point, I believe it was 69 meters. Nice. Yes, it was. We have 40 meter wide octagons and then 16 meter wide squares. That number, no permutations of those numbers can add up to 69. I don't think. Also nice. Now, if we increase this to 72, that's what we were talking about. If we increase it to 72, that's close enough and that works. That'll take up a little bit more space on either side, but that's okay. talk myself through that. That's no problem. Yeah, Zach, Satisfactory. Don't play this game if you don't have time. Yeah, probably RV. It is what it is, man. 36 and 36. 72. Okay, we'll make it work with 72. The other thing we got to think about, that'll work. So that's finished. The corridors. So if we go in here, Lunprod, a viewer in chat, found somebody sketch fabbed the entire Pillar of Autumn map in Halo 1. And we did it to try and see the design of the ship. And as halo.bungie.org kind of confirmed, yeah, the level designers at Bungie were more preoccupied with making a level that's fun to play rather than having it fit inside the ship. We're going to rectify that. We're going to change that. But also, this does give me some good info on how to make the corridors. We need to figure out how to make this. We need to make the rooms, the bulkheads, the decks, the levels from the Autumn. And I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Okay, Yuri, got it. This is so Scooby-Doo Ligma. Yeah. Idiotic legislation element in my 21st century? Please, tell me more. Ooh, I'm not sure how the heck we're gonna make some of these damn hallways. But basically, I talked about this a little bit in more detail. If you look at the level and how it's set up, how Bungie did it was they just made a bunch of pieces. They made a bunch of corridors and they can click them together like a puzzle piece in the level designer. This is what the inside of the ship looks like in Halo 1 in the video game.
This is space.
Hey, RJ! Thanks for the 5 subs, man. Yeah, this is what it looks like inside of the video game in Halo 1. Yeah, see, some of this stuff, I'm not exactly sure how the heck we're going to make this, but... Let's start with, I don't know, it's a basic corridor. There's the bridge. Well, maybe start with the corner one. I think we should start with, so there's 2 different types of corridors, right? You have the wide corridors like this, and then you have skinny corridors like that. And per the design, you know, you have skinny and wide, skinny and wide, skinny and wide. See what I'm talking about? And then you have rooms or whatever. So we need to figure out how to make this. Then we need to figure out how to make this. This is giving me flashback to the Fallout Vault. Yeah, it's kind of the same idea. It's almost like Bethesda just took well-established level design theory and just applied that to the creator. Wide corridors are also rooms, yeah. Today was Mae Jameson's birthday, cool. Stupid freaking staircase. I hate that part, dude. That part of this room sucks so hard on Legendary. Anybody that knows. But yeah. Hell, man, idiotic legislation was my nickname in college. Scooby-Doo turlet based ye. Please. Don't do that again. Just don't do that again, okay? Okay? Just don't do that again. Alright, I'm wondering how wide this damn corridor is. Maybe we can figure it out from here. $16-meter wide, maybe? It looks like the square in the corridor is about the same. Kippy, I don't want to see that. Doggos, Matt? We checked them just a second ago, dude. Yeah, we're gonna... So, what do you guys think? So, in our design, these boxes are 16 meters wide. It looks like, if I'm looking at this right, these corridors are 4 meter tall, right? They're 4 meter tall and about 8 wide. So that would mean that those corridors, let's go to Grip Metal Foundation, would look something like this. Discord signal acquired. Systems online. Okay. We're gonna have to get real creative here. Yeah. Gotcha, Zarek. They're going to incorporate any parts of the Warthog run level. Well, on the 3D model, dude, we all know that the Warthog run level is too big, but on the 3D model, there does seem to be some type of avenue up here at the very top, RJ. So I think on the lengthy axis of hull segment 4, we could do that. Sure. We could take, we could build those corridors right there. See what I'm talking about? At least 2 of them. We could build that. Take that exact thing, right? Build one there and build one there. So you'll at least be able to drive a little ways back and forth. I think that'd be kind of cool. Off topic. Do any of your vehicles have Edelbrock parts? Yeah. Yeah. The truck has an Edelbrock intake manifold, dude. Similarly off topic, does any... You guys want me to do this, or? Chief is 7 foot, 2.13 meters for scale. Cool. That's a 4-meter wall. Can you very briefly define specific impulse? Miles per gallon of a... it's the miles per gallon of a launch vehicle. Or a rocket engine. It's your efficiency. Steam has a cool Satisfactory calculator designer. Would you like a link? Nah, I'm good. Good, dude. You can link it up in chat, right, if you want. I already have Satisfactory calculator. I'm good to go on that front. Isn't specific impulse related to delta V? You need specific impulse to solve a delta V equation, sister. This is creepy too, huh? Alright, see you later sometime. posted your first thing? Nice. Scared the crap out of me. I forgot Titan was here.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you scared the crap out of me. How you doing, Taito? He's a good boy. Hey. What's up? Where's the ball? Yeah. I'm sorry, you scared me. Hey. Hey, it's all right. Need to go poop?
Yep. That was a yes.
I heard you. You don't need to tell me.
I know. All right. Guys, those are I have to go to the bathroom lines. Yes, there's a difference. See?
Oh, hey, buddy.
I'll be right back 1 second, okay? Gotta put my shoes on.
I know. We'll let you go. I know you gotta go pee-pee. Come on. I want Coco. I gotta go poopy. You have any goldfish? No, I don't. Hey, there's pieces of bed everywhere, you dope. And eat your bed, Titan. Come on. Let's go.
I'll be right back. Don't break anything.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. How does that corridor look? Did you know you can talk with Ada?
Yes. 12 out of 10, good doggo. He is a good boy. Bree came out, and Peyton went back into the house. How does that look, dudes? That's, obviously we're not gonna make an exact replica here, right? But yeah, I know. I've had somebody's had me type that in before. Let's see if we can go crazier with this. That's actually not too bad. That's not bad at all. For a bulkhead, it looks pretty good. The shape is right, we just need a little bit more detail. Yeah. You know what? I got a better idea for the bottom pieces. Can you paint the walls solid colors? Not the steel wall. The fix-it wall, sure. Hammer of fix-it. Oh, ho, 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 dude. How do the lights? Okay. You like the first way better on the bottom pieces? I think the anniversary graphics work better with Satisfactory. Oh, that's also a lot more parallax, dude. There's a lot more stuff going on there. Yeah. Somebody gifted Lumprod a sub. Thank you, kind stranger. That's creepy. Grid Kilo 2-3 Sock. Recommend mission abort. Hey, War Master. Hello, what are you building exactly? Thou, do you know what Halo is? The video game series. And A, if you do, or don't, have you ever played them? Or if you do. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I have some notions, but I've not played them. Okay. So Halo is a sci-fi series, right? It's pretty damn good science fiction. And in one of the Halo games, is kind of one of the characters, so to speak, like the hero ship, I guess, is this ship right here. This is a spacecraft in the Halo universe called the Pillar of Autumn. It's pretty quintessential to the storyline. Like, think the Millennium Falcon to Star Wars, or, you know, Battlestar to Battlestar Galactica, right? It's a pretty big ship, and that's kind of central to the plot of some of the Halo games. I won't get into any more detail just in case you ever play it. Long story short, in one of the maps in Halo, particularly Halo Reach, the Pillar of Autumn is on a dock. It's on a big dry dock. And when Satisfactory 1.0 came out, I didn't want to just make a factory like that looked like everybody else's factory, you know? So I decided to bite off way more than I can chew and make this into my factory. I'm going to build the Pillar of Autumn. The ship is over 1 kilometer long. It's freaking gigantic. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. But I decided to build it and its dock from Halo Reach. The ship is in a dry dock in the game, and you get to see it take off. It's pretty freaking cool. Pretty awesome. But, yeah, I'm building the ship. Now, there are Halo levels on certain Halo games that take place inside of the ship. Halo Reach, the one where it's in dock, you don't ever get to go into the ship in this game. You get to do it in another game. So, from all the different Halo games that have this ship in it, I've been collecting reference, even so much as getting the model for the ship from Reach, right? A 3D model of it, and been taking measurements, and I'm going to build this in Satisfactory. I've already built this dock. I already got the dock and the trench figured out. If you want to know how big this thing is, look at the big power poles that are sitting out there in the distance. Yeah, we are building a massive, it's going to be a massive freaking build. So the idea, what I'm thinking is get all my raw materials from around the map delivered by train and have them drive into the dock structure here. I've spent a little bit of time building this. And have a resource distribution hub that elevates the resources up to the deck of the launch pad, and then use drones and resource elevators in the umbilical arms here, and then build my main factory inside of the ship. The ship in lore has a lot of cargo space. There's a lot of open space inside of it, but there's also a lot of small bulkheads and rooms and stuff. What I'm doing right now, before I have kind of, if you look behind up there, there's an outline of the ship, not this orange gymnasium in the foreground, right? I have an outline of the ship. I've been using that 3D model to measure and get scale. And in Halo lore, it says how the ship actually goes together. There's a book series based off of the Halo, based in the Halo universe.
This is space.
That's,
I'm in space.
Hey, Kippy, you gifted a sub to Thou. There you go, Mega Myers, right? So, in Halo lore, they actually describe in one of the books called The Fall of Reach, which is, it's written by the same writers as the games, but it's a standalone book. They could have made it into a video game. Part of it did become a video game in Halo Reach, if you care, Thou. But they describe how the structure is made of the ship. They describe how the ship is physically put together. And I'm using that combined with my reference here to make a full interior of the ship so I can put my factory inside of it. It has docking bays on the side, it has loading bays, there's cargo areas everywhere. It's perfect. It's perfect for a factory. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a fighting ship in the Halo universe. It's not really many turrets that we can make, but that ain't gonna stop me. You know, like, if you look, the whole front hull segment of this bad boy is a huge cargo hold with the airlock door, right? How cool would it be to have Satisfactory drones flying in and out of the cargo bays, and then have resource elevators in the hold-down umbilicals, moving resources into the ship, and then various cargo elevators in the ship moving resources up and down to different levels for different parts of the factory. because most of the interior of the ship you don't see, there are some cross sections, but I know for the most part where the open areas of this sucker actually are. And because of that, we'll be able to move resources around, abstract some things, like down here is drop shock troopers, orbital drop shock trooper deployment mechanisms. We don't need those. I'll just put more factory down there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool idea. It's kind of unique, and it doesn't look like what anything else that anybody is building. You know, like everybody just makes this kind of mid-century modern factory with a lot of glass and coated concrete. I didn't want to do that for this. You know, I just really didn't. I didn't want to just make another factory. I didn't want to make my factory look like anybody else's. So I picked the wildest idea I could possibly think of that still could have been in the realm of possibility for this game, and we're going to do it. Those factories are tired. Yeah, dude. I was looking around for reference for. I'm like, oh man, Satisfactory 1.0 is out. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know, and I went looking around on YouTube for different references. Unless we wanted to make a flying spaghetti monster like Let's Game It Out, which is hilarious, by the way. Yeah, we're not gonna. You know, it's not gonna. We're not. You know. We got to do something a little bit different. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do something a little bit different. But I want this build in the future. I'll showcase it on my YouTube channel, and I want people to look at this, and I want their jaw to drop. So what I was particularly working on when you came in is I'm working on, well, you see these the decks and levels right here? See those little areas right there? All these little corridors where all the rooms are. Well, somebody uploaded the entirety of one of the maps from the other Halo games of the interior of the ship. Now, if you could see, there's the front of the ship right there, right? There was some leeway taken with the level design at Bungie when they made this in 2001. There's a little bit of leeway there.
Discovery.
So the level, this doesn't fit. So now we have to come up with our own design. But if you look at how Bungie put this map together, Bungie is the developer of the original Halo games, the only Halo games, right? If you look at how they did this, they basically made one or two pieces and then started fitting them together like a puzzle. Like you have a wide corridor and then a short corridor, right? You have the wide corridor straight, wide corridor corners, small corridor straight, and small corridor corners, right? There's like only one or two pieces of modeling done here, and then they clipped it all together like a puzzle. There are some exceptions for bigger rooms where you encounter different things in the video game, like there's a mess hall for the ship, and then there's an armory over there. And then in Halo, you have cryo storage, like you can be cryogenically frozen for the long distances traveled in space. So there's a cryo bay and stuff, which shouldn't be. We can make that, but for the most part, we're going to be doing a lot of corridors, and I only see like really one or two different styles of corridor here. There's not a lot. There's this, and there's the wide corridors, and then there's the maintenance hatch corridors, which are extremely small ones, and then there's medium-sized corridors here, or like the smaller ones. What I'm doing right now is making the wide corridor. I'm making the wider ones, or at least this block right here. Now, we've discerned from our measurements that just by sheer chance, these things are 16 across. So what I'm doing is, if you see this bulkhead and see the bulkhead where the lights are and everything, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to build this shape as best as I can. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. This is an insane project. Are you doing it in survival? Oh, this is legit. Yeah, this is just a regular Satisfactory save. Yeah. I've had to grind through the tiers. You want to see how I did it? It's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, that's what this is. This is me testing out different styles of bulkheads and bulkhead types in here. Yeah, just in case you were wondering what's going on. Here, I'll show you. You want to see my factory? So if you look, I'm on phase 4, and I'm at the particle enrichment milestone. That's my factory. And then I have a little basic oil area over there in the valley over there. Okay, I guess we're going down now. I have a small concrete factory saved up because built up because I needed concrete. I don't know if you put that together. I need a lot of concrete. Is that the first level of CE? Yes, it is, program. Yeah, Lundprod, a viewer in chat, found a Sketchfab version of the Pillar of Autumn level. See that? That's how I've been able to grind all this out. The lizard doggos give you parts, like aluminum. I have no aluminum production. Any aluminum production that I've gotten is from the doggos. They give me crystal oscillators. They give me blue power slugs. In fact, everything that's in their little playpen here has been dropped by them. Aluminum casings, blue, purple, yellow power slugs, nobelisks, mod frames, and give me something good, Titan. Ah, purple power slug. Yep, I have more purple power slugs than I know what to do with. I just dropped them here for fun. Paleberries is how you get these guys, by the way. Look it. We have Titan. That was Titan. Titan 4. We have Titan 5. Titan 2. There's Titan 9. Titan 7. Titan 6. Titan 8. Titan 3. And Titan 10. But anyway, they keep giving me parts, dude. Yeah. In fact, everything that's in this crate for the next milestone, except for the Caterium, I got from them. Dude, I have more turbo motors than I know what to do with. Weird, huh? I just throw power slugs in interdimensional storage because I don't really have any other... I have enough shards for a long time. Oh yeah, this with the exception of the SAM and the smart plates, everything else is stuff I've gotten from them. They give you circuit boards, high-speed connectors, control rods, all kinds of stuff, dude. But yeah, that's what I'm working on, man. You asked in detail. It's not on the universal grid. No. This is the universal grid. I had to angle it in a certain direction, so it's not exactly on the grid, on the universal grid, but it's close. Loving the Halo music in the background. That's so sick. Chad always got your back. Program, we do good work, dude. Yeah, for anybody that's a Halo player out here, I started doing a detail pass on the trench to try and make it look like Halo. I think we did good. But yeah, that's the outline of the ship up there. And then if you look up there, there's the octagons for the ship design. That we just got to figure out. Now what I'm trying to do is figure out how I'm going to build out the corridors, and we got to figure out how the corridors kind of work inside of the octagonal structure. You're speechless? You're a big fan of massive brutalist architecture? Yeah, I don't really like brutalist stuff, but I had to build it in this style because that's how it's built. See? It's kind of built that way. But, yeah, I'm glad you like it. I hate brutalist, but I'm glad you like it because that makes one of us, man. Halo 2 turns 20 in a few weeks, November 9th. It was your first Halo. I'm feeling older and older every day. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's what I was working on. I'm working on making the corridors.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Yeah, we're gonna need 3 times the amount we originally predicted to complete this.
So wrong. But yeah, that's what I'm working on, dudes. Yeah. 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 I've noticed here that the straight parts of the wide corridor usually have one side blanked. You see that? This side is just a solid wall, and then there's stuff on this side, like doors and whatnot. See what I'm talking about? That side is just blanked, though. And it's blanked on basically where the bulkhead is here. I'm wondering if we can do that. Can we even get away with that in this? I'm thinking. Any mods? No, Clockwork. No, we're still in the stock game, dude.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Oh, dude, thanks for that Prime sub. Appreciate it, man. Get rid of the seafoam green akin wall. We don't need that. So I've noticed, guys, that we have these pieces with the X on it, right? Those are definitely 16 by 16, right? And yeah, see how one side of the wall has the curve on it and the other side doesn't? Interesting. Yeah, see over there too, same thing. So I think we'll start with this, right? Alright, so I'm noticing how many different types of the X piece do we have? We have the end cap. Well, that one's being used as an end cap. That's weird. You could use the steel wall with the frame wall for extra details. That's, Kippy, that's a good idea. Yeah. That wouldn't look bad over here. That with a couple of I-beams going through it, the painted beams. That's not a bad idea. So we need a corner piece. I'd say we need a corner piece, we need a through piece, and then we need a four-way junction. Actually, thanks. What a great month of rocket launches and Halo Factory streams. Yeah. They're all corner pieces in game, Slackster, but if we're gonna fill in all the blanks here, we're gonna need a throughway piece, right? We need a four-way piece, right? We need a corner piece, and then we need a three-way piece, right? Does that make sense? Am I thinking about that right? We need all the different potential variants here. I see there is three-way pieces here. Actually, there would be a... No, I don't know. All right, so I guess the first one we'll do... I'm thinking. Can you sub-assembly a room? Yeah. See this thing? This gigantic box that we're in? That's what that is. You can sub-assemble it. Yes. It's a yeah, to speak in Kerbal terms, dude? Yeah, absolutely, dude. The lights in these aren't set up exactly like this, so I'll figure out a different way to do it. Get rid of that piece for a second, and I'll tell you why in a moment. I'm just trying to get one of the bulkheads right, dudes. See, this is gonna suck because if we go to do a side that's like this, right? The packed side, because like if you look, see how there's a space right here? And there's no space over there. If we go to do one of these, right? That means I gotta line up a wall over here. Which means when we go to make the next segment, that a wall needs to basically be lined up. There. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, dude, I got the nudge tool. What am I? I was like, oh man, it's gonna suck having to do that all manually, etc., etc. No, it's fine. Yeah, exactly, Clockwork. We got the nudge tool. Why did I forget that we had that? Sorry, man. Sometimes I get a case of the dumb. That's just, you know what? I'm going to make sure that's painted a different color because that's going to go in a different spot. Now, here's what we do. We take this. This is the POA interior wide corridor bulkhead. Okay, we'll go wide corridor bulkhead. So let's go over here. So now, What does the ceiling for this look like? It's just, okay, it's basically straight. Cool. How do you think, dudes? That's not bad. That'll work. That will work. Here, let's see if we can make it a little bit nicer. What if we put, yeah, no, I don't like that. You put those columns on opposite starting points, that's why they don't line up. Ah. Yeah, I went out and back. I get it. Okay, EJ, you would love to variants of your favorite rocket, not shuttle. In KSP, in the KSP channel. Ah, Ares 1, man. That's a little more than Ares 1. That's Ares 5, but with 5 SRBs. You getting it confused with Angara or what, Yuri? Nice. That's awesome. What if you set a pillar in the middle? Well, oh, setting a pillar in the middle, Kippy, for... Oh, the lights aren't... Oops. Perfect. There we go.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
What do you call someone that only makes iced coffees? A barista.
Will the corridors be dark like this? Yeah, unless we figure out a way to put more lighting in. The lights just don't seem to shine as nicely as they did in the older versions. The doubles actually look pretty good. They used to give off a ton of light, dude. Can you overclock them? Yeah. Will the big billboard fit? Flashbang through the door. Do you see the light? Yeah, the big billboard will fit. That bottom bar can have a higher number than 1 if you want it to be brighter. What do you mean, guys? Hold on. This one? Doesn't seem to be making any difference. You have global illumination enabled. I would hope so. Yeah, I want to play Halo 2. Yeah, what you mean, dude? I don't know if this trick still works, but light could shine through scaffolding floor panels where it otherwise is blocked by foundations. Now we're talking. It's almost like it was built for it, dude. That's weird. Alright, so now I gotta go in here and we gotta swatch these out. Score. That's freaking sweet, dude. Haha! That's awesome. Don't mind the light that's just coming from nowhere. It's fine. No one's gonna notice. Because it looks like just ambient light. That's cool, man. Alright, sweet. So, first blueprint. This is Pillar of Autumn. Interior, wide corridor, 4-way. Save blueprint. Okay, now we gotta work on the 3-way variant. Okay, so now let's work on the 3-way. We should be able to... Yo. Trust me. Doesn't work. Scratch that. Don't need that. This carbon steel finish is baller, dude. Yeah, all we need is the old school pop sound when you unlock an achievement. Were you blinded? Blind. Odd. Dumbstruck. You finish it off with a frame wall? Kippy, I'm not sure if the frame wall is gonna... I mean, maybe if we set it to fix a frame wall. Oh, frame wall. I'm an idiot, dude. Forgive me, Ian. Yippee, that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. That looks right. Even if it's not exactly to the real thing, that's good enough. It's good enough to get the point across. Like, Halo players will know what this is. In fact, do we even need that? Dude, even better. Oh, Kippy, you're the freaking man. Wait a minute. Maybe, do we even need that one? No, it already has the frame. Oh, that looks even better. Less is more. That's so good, dude. Good call. Part count. We don't really have to worry about that too much, but we still have to worry about it. Dude, that's bitchin'. Just keep it like that. This is the three-way. Blueprint saved. Now we need to do the corner variant. Shouldn't be too hard. For how long have you been building this? How much time do you think you'll need to finish it? I gave myself until Christmas, though. I started working on it when Satisfactory 1.0 came out, man. Yeah, serious. This is... It really... Dude, it really has the right vibe. I'm almost... That looks like the inside of the Autumn. That's cool, man. At least part of the corridors. Like, it's not exactly the same, but it's good enough. It's good enough, dude. Things are gonna pick up once we got these blueprints figured out. Yep. Yep. I'm thinking about how the decks and everything are gonna go together. It's 40 from top to bottom on one of the octagons. Yeah, okay. Alright, this should work. I'm just getting it right in my head. Is there any way to get the caution tape you see in the model? The only things that have caution tape are like the road barriers and the gate walls, dude. But I'm not sure the gate wall is really gonna work. Like if we had a 8-meter wide gate wall, I would have put it down because we would have had it, right? Are those corridors also going to be the inlets, paths, belts for the factory? Could be for anything, Moondoggy, but yeah. You might see belts going down one of these corridors in the future. Sure, why not? We got a deadline. It's Christmas, right? Yep, that's right. Now, what we really need to do is figure out how these puzzle pieces are going to fit together, but we'll get that in a second. There are stripes in the awesome shop, but they go... Oh, that's right. There is. That's right. It goes in the square hole. Excuse me. And that's right, the triangle goes in the square hole. That's right. Matt, where does the arch go? That's right, it goes in the square hole. No, 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 no. Where does the... Did anybody know where the cylinder goes? That's right, it goes in the square hole. No, no, please, no. Oh God, not that. I didn't even think about it, dude. I just kind of said it. Where does... Can anybody tell me where the small box goes? That's right, it goes in the square hole. You got... Hold up. You got... Oh. If you haven't seen it, dude, it's... Hold on. I gotta find it. Give me 1 second. This is just anxiety-inducing stuff, man. Here. Watch. Watch.
This is a square. Can you guess which spot that goes
The
in?
square.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Yes. Okay.
And how about this rectangle? That one,
Also the square.
that goes in there too.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got this thin rectangle.
The thin
Can you guess
rectangle.
where that goes?
The thin rectangle.
That's right. It goes in the square hole. And up next, a cylinder.
The circle.
I think that goes in
The circle.
the square hole. Now, we've also got this semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit
The semicircle.
semicircle?
The semicircle.
That's right, it's the square hole.
That's right, it's the square hole.
Up next, the triangle. We know what hole that goes
The
in,
triangle.
right?
Triangle.
That's right, the square hole. And up next, we have the arch.
The arch. The
You
arch.
guessed it.
The arch.
It goes in the square hole.
Oh
This
God!
is a
In the square. That's right, it goes in the square hole. It's maniacal. It's so screwed up. Oh my gosh. But it's pretty damn funny. That's right, it goes in the square hole. It's classic, man. It's too real, dude. It is too real. That's right, it goes in the square hole. Anybody know where the triangle's foundation goes? That's right, it goes in the square hole. Yeah, I've seen the sequels, yep. You can see you're slowly losing your mind. Dude, it's so true. Oh my God, that's funny. That's right, it goes in the square hole.
Fix-It does not guarantee improvement of workplace readability, efficiency, or safety with use of these patterns, since the process of deployment is dependent on pioneer skill.
So how does this Did Ada just say I'm unskilled? They don't work on halves. This is fine. That's right, it goes in the square hole. Why does it give us a half factory zone, Cirrus, if it can't be painted on the half wall? That's right, it goes in the square hole. Nudge it onto the half? I don't think you can nudge paint like that, dude. A sign can show the pattern, but I'm not sure one on the, you know. Alright, we'll save the tickets for later. Alright, did we save the corner piece? Corner, 3-way, 4-way. Alright, so clear the blueprint designer. Load the 3-way up. And what we'll do is make the throughway now. Can anybody guess where the throughway goes? That's right, it goes in the square hole. No. I saved every single one of these with the same damn description. Your way is already being used? Oh, I changed the description. Idiot. It's important to be clear about this stuff. I know I'm basically just saying the same thing over again, but... Gotta be uniform about this. Okay, cool. Now that we have all those figured out, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to load up the bulkhead, right? And we're gonna figure out, that's an approximation of the bulkhead, give or take. And we are going to figure out the next bit of corridor. So we still got wide corridor here, but how many different variants of the wide corridor is there? I'd say there's this one right here, right? And that one does seem to be about the same length as this. So these wide corridors are 16 meters long, right? But, once again, there's different variants of the wide corridor. There's the wide corridor with no side. No side right, no side left. Wide corridor with a doorway on one side. And hatch... See, this one is kind of inset, so we'll call that a hatchway, I guess. There's the wide corridor with the pillar going through it. We don't really need to worry about that because if we make our octagons separate, we could just place the corridors and then place the octagon, or place the octagons and then place the corridors, and it'll just do that. They'll just go through, right? So we don't need to worry about putting that in there into our design. There's also full width corridors here. The full width corridor. Oh crap. The full width corridor is the one with the support in it. Balls. And then there's also the very, very well known. So that one has the diagonal pillar going through it. And then there's a wide corridor with the straight pillar going through it right there. The straight pillar has the vending machine on the back. Random question. What is the name of the song you used to play when you taxied Collins after a successful mission? Heard the riff tonight and can't remember it. That's the Top Gun anthem. Miller time. That's the Top Gun anthem, dude. Come on. Don't tell me you forgot that. You honestly never noticed the vending machine? Oh, really, Saris? Damn, dude. That's a vending machine, homie. Alright, so let's just work on wide corridor straight, which is this one right here. Oh. That's a 6 meter long corridor. Some of these are all different lengths and sizes and shapes. Those are 6 meters long. If that's 16, actually no. Not 6, it would be 12. Those are 12 meter long. Because that's 16. Balls. How's the build going? Drool, we worked on making these corridor pieces here, the wide corridors. So like these ones, these segments with the caution tape. Dude, here, hold up. Let me show you. What do you think? Not bad, right? We're getting there, dude. We're getting there. So those are like all the corner segments. So see all these pieces with the X's on them? That's all fine and dandy, but now we have to make these pieces right here. The actual wide corridor straight pieces. These ones. But I'm actually noticing like a bunch of different variants of it. We might want to start, and sorry for clearing my throat so much, it's tight, it's the Titan hair. Did you ditch the flat-walled variants to make it easier? Have all the variants just be full width? No. Do I ditch it? No, we don't have to worry about that. So instead of making all the different variants with all the different doorways on it, what we should do is make this a wall that's really easy to modify and change. But here's my problem. This ceiling might be a little too low. We might need to make it go up one more, dudes. because our doorways, if we go to put a doorway in, right? If you look at this, the doorway is there, and there's still a good bit of ceiling up over it. Why don't you make 3 to 4 quarter corridors that you can mix and match to get what you want? That's a good idea, Blue. They look mirrored and flipped. Can you do that with blueprints? You can rotate blueprints around. I don't think you can flip them, though. But that's why I have we have a 3 entrance variant here. I have a corner variant. I have a throughway variant. And we have a 4-way variant. Might have to go to 6 high ceiling. That would suck, because I'd have to redo the whole thing. But that's okay. This didn't take too long to make in the first place. Seriously, if we do that, though, we need to figure out the decks and levels here. You got to figure out how it's going to jive inside of these bulkheads. You know? And how are we going to do that diagonal ceiling, man? Ooh. I just thought of a way. Hang on a second, dudes. Hang on a second. Do we have space to the door? There you go. There you go. Yeah, okay. It'll fit. It'll fit. We can make it work. Yeah, we can make that work. Because the door doesn't go all the way to the ceiling here, so we can fudge it. So, I'm not too worried. Cool. Excellent. Good. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Clear the blueprint designer. Load up the bulkhead by itself so we can start building these corridors. So, these corridors can... I don't know how we're going to build the 4-meter segments. Building 4-meter segments was not a bad idea. That was a good idea. The problem is I don't have a 4-meter foundation. We have half... I'm stupid. Ah. The square is just a black hole. Everything goes in it. That's right. It goes in the square hole. Because I was thinking we'd have to do it like this, guys, right? Like you'd have to put these on the sides, right? And I can't put them on the sides like that. Because, okay, so what I was thinking is, you know, we have to have the... If we want to get the lighting correct, right? We'd have to put the catwalks right there, right? You got to put the catwalks in the center. So I need, for a 4-meter segment, I mean, I guess unless we want our 4-meter segments to not have any light inside of them, right? It'd probably be better to make these in 8-meter segments. To be absolutely sure. And we don't have a 4-meter door segment either. I'm going to make them in 8s. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I talked myself into it. That's right, it goes in the square hole. What's the lighting you're talking about? I must have missed that. seriously, if you notice, those corridors have this. The wide corridor pieces have this in the center, right? There's a billboard underneath it that's shining light up because the lights don't give off as much light as before, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's just we'll do an 8-meter wall wide on either side segment here. We got to do let's just do a straight piece here. Like that. Just one piece. We can leave one side of this blank so it can basically hook up like a puzzle piece to the wide corridor segments we already have, right? So here's what we're gonna do. Let's put the wall in on that side. Put the wall in on that side, right? I need one of these to be a door, essentially, though. Okay. Not anymore. I figured this out. All right, so... So remember, I need this to be able to be hot swappable. We can place the blueprint down, but if I need a door going to either side, we could just swap this out with a door segment left or right, and it's not a big deal. So now... Sorry, guys. You know that's distracting as hell. Come on. Are each one of them black angled bulkheads in the corridors part of the octagon superstructure? Yes. Yes, Brendan. Not each one of these. That. See that? That's the octagon superstructure. Yes. But if I make the octagons a separate subassembly, right? If we just make them, and then I figure out a way to just start layering in the corridors on top of that, right? This will just naturally happen. We'll just naturally get the octagonal pieces going right through. It'll just happen. They'll just clip into each other, and you'll get this. So I don't even need to make that. At least that's the plan. Well, with blueprints, we're only going to need to do it pretty much once. Notice how we gotta, like I said, you gotta make them fit like puzzle pieces, dudes. Look at you trying to build a ship like real life. Yeah. Yeah. So there's the wide corridor. There it is. And once again, it's supposed to all fit together like puzzle pieces. Yep. That might be a little bit too bright for... We need... This is like hospital green. Here, hold on. (9BE5AA) hospital green. It actually worked. All right, that actually did it. Sweet. There you go. There's your damn color. I moved to veto that color choice? No, it's no, hospital green. I mean, what color would you guys call that? That looks hospital green to me. This ain't Minmus. So? Okay? That's what I have to say to that. EJ colorblind confirmed. F5 F5 DC. It should be FU chat C. Or whatever. Whatever. It's fine. FU dis chat. There you go, Ryan. You got it. There's a plugin to pipette color codes from a web page. It's already applied, dude. When are the KSP streams? I'm taking a little bit of a break from KSP right now, Nicholas. It'll be back, don't worry. And in greater numbers.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, 735 months. Is that I gave it a little bit more color. Is that good? Any plans to expand merch designs? Yes, in the future. Yeah, exclamation point merch in chat, dude. Yeah, good contrast, indeed.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Epic Nick Falcon 9. Thanks for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. You know what? I want those other shaders. Give me unpainted. Unpainted actually Might be the right move.
All Fix-It Awesome Shop purchases are purely intended for professional Fix-It employee business.
Other than being pretty impressive, did you guys have any interesting takeaways from the booster catch? I missed that live stream. Go watch the reaction, Joho. It's hilarious. My reaction is really funny. I was like, you know, like, in terms of reactions to it, like takeaways. Oh man, it's you know what, dude? I had one. Oh, so good. Here, maybe if we unpaint up there, it'll flow better. Yep, it will. That looks sick. Dude, my big one was, hang on one second. Let me finish customizing this, dude. Late at night, I kind of lose bandwidth to talk and work at the same time. Maybe you raise the roof up by one height. It's super, it's already, that's 4-meter high ceilings, dude. It's pretty up there. They're crooked. Screw that. Something is very wrong with those. That's legit. All right, Cirrus, watch this. Do the small billboard. Put the platforms back. Go in here. Configure this. Set the right layout. Set that to bright white. Set that to bright. Now it shines correctly. Again, save that color. Save FFFFFFF. We'll call it light, bright, white. No, that's too much. You're getting washout. It doesn't look good. Just set that. Perfect. I wonder how that will look when connected to other segments. Hold on. Pillar bottom interior, wide corridor, 8 meters straight. Eight-meter long, wide corridor rate piece. Is there a way to get rid of the plutonium waste in game? Yeah, I don't know. There's a way to dump it, Drool. I forget what it is though. Somebody told me about it a long time, and I haven't done a nuclear tree in this game since, like, update 2. Nice, Phil. We gotta paint the top pillars. Bro! Let's go! Yes! Oh, this is gonna be tits! Yes! Yes! That looks great! See how it fits in the frame. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I'm working on it. Oh. Okay, cross out everything I just said. Go with this. We could fix the sea fighting by changing the color, dude. That should fix it. Just set it to unpainted. Save the blueprint. Confirm. You can flush one item down the toilet at the time. Yeah. Flush one item down the toilet at a time. Hang on. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I need to do it again. I need to see it. That was me. Damn it! In my moment of triumph! Crap! Dude. I think we need to make the octagons 2 meter thick to get this to look right, but also I think we're in the ballpark, dudes. Yeah, this is pretty good, man. It's pretty good. This is just the straight piece, dude. We can make the variants with the doors in them. We can make the variants with the pillars in them. It'll look good. This is only the beginning. All right, so what I need to do with this piece right here. Oh. Carbon steel that. Are they all like that? Do they all have one that's not painted? Right? Yep. Alright, so we need to resave that 8-meter piece, right? Straight 8. The Guardians ended up winning. Is that what Hibbett was trying to tell me earlier when he said something about the Yankees and I ignored him because it had the word Yankee in it? Also, my lights aren't centered. To eliminate the Z fighting, what I'll do is we'll just put a mount for the light like that. That looks good. I like that. It gives more parallax on the ceiling. So, overwrite straight, 8 meters straight. And then now what we gotta do is make a variant of this with no bulkhead on it, just so we could connect it back in. Trust me, just bear with me here. Can you add the light without the mount? Dude, it just by chance the bracket's connected. Score. This is the 8 meter long wide corridor straight piece end. Or reconnecting to do a wide corridor X piece. The X pieces are the first pieces that we made. And then what I need to do is load up the straight piece, and we can actually save a bunch of parts by not using those. Cool. Overwrite the straight piece here. Cool. Have you played Satisfactory in VR? No, I haven't. Now, the reason why I did the straight end piece, right, like that, is because that one doesn't have bulkheads on either side. So we could either use it to chain segments together, right, and make a 16 straight with that, combined with the 8, or we can use it to end something. So if we have a corner piece, right, take our corner piece, that's right, it goes in the square hole. Right? And then we take the straight we get the straight end piece. Like that. And then you can take the three-way piece right there. Like I said, guys, this is not going to be as hard as you might think. We can do this. It would be a double bulkhead otherwise. Bingo. You got to remember, you got to make your blueprints fit together like puzzle pieces. The Yankees took the lead in the 8th, bringing in 3 runs. Guardian came back in the bottom of the 9th to win it with 2 outs. What's the series at? So I don't know much about this game. Are you going to make the pillar bottom fly? You can't make vehicles like that in this Oni. Unfortunately, it's a static display. But a static display still should be pretty breathtaking. It's going to be relatively functional. The lights on the ship will be powered. Well, the components on the ship will be powered, right? And my factory is going inside of it. It'll still look good, trust me. I'll like have the light. We'll have the light towers that are like glaring against the ship and stuff to make it look cool. But yeah, Apollo Apogee, dude. Yeah, it does, man. It came out real good. I'm very, very, very happy with this. This is great. That, bro, it looks amazing. And now, like I said, we just made a pallet set. Now this should be easy. We could just sit here and make this stuff for days, provided we have the parts. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I'm worried about the parts, but... No way, RJ. That's awesome, dude. I'll vote for 2 teams in baseball. Red Sox and whoever beats the Yankees. You jackass. Tall road barricades can look like the corridor barricades you take cover behind. Yeah, yeah. See, that's how it looks in the game, dudes. See that? We didn't get the lighting just right, but it's close. It's pretty good, man. I think our lighting looks better, to be honest. But it's Ohio. I know. This whole MLB postseason has just been a nightmare for me. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't want any more bull crap, especially from me. Guardians scored 4 unanswered. Couldn't happen to a better team. Slacks, there'd be a fight? Yeah, of course there'd be a fight. Then it should be an even fight. Yeah. Plus the Dodgers. Ew. I actually like the Dodgers. Sorry. Dodgers are my NL team. Graveyard. I hated that map. That map sucked. Ascension. Ascension is for winners, okay? Ascension is for winners. Get that crappy 343 logo off of that map. You didn't make that. Bungie did. You would as a Red Sox fan. Yeah, of course. Bridge to ground 2. This is Captain Key. Captain Keys, have the Master Chief report to the bridge immediately. Sir, we're gonna have to skip on the double, crewman. Yeah, I'll probably end up putting road barriers all over this thing. I don't know why, but it kind of feels like the Death Star hallways. The Death Star plans are not in the main computer. Interesting. Yeah, I see what you mean. All right. Well, now what we got to work on is this. I mean, but then again, these are 4-meter wide hallways. So we got to work on the small corridors. First thing we should do is make this piece, right? Ooh, making that shape might suck a lot. After this, Cairo Station. Good luck, Cairo. Skip to 11:30 in the video. What is that, RJ? I'm kind of getting to the end of my rope here. I want to get this stuff done. You ever do super bounces in Halo 2? All right, Mouse. This is the time where we go to the other... 11:30. I'm watching, dude. I can't show it on this because we're watching on YouTube. YouTube will absolutely kill me for this. Wow, Judge whacked that frickin' ball, dude. But Niroku, yeah, we did do super bounces. Alright, I'll watch that later. Thank you. Thank you for linking it up. I'm interested. I want to see it. I don't get to watch baseball much because I'm here. Not a bad thing, though. So... Oh, we also got to do the straight corridor with the wall on one side. So, let's load up the 8-meter corridor and do this. Load... It's gonna really suck because this thing took a second to make, but... What the hell are you guys talking about? you change the palette, does it change it game wide? Yeah, I think so, dude. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get rid of that for a second. No! Wrong. There we go. Oh, it is gonna need that piece. I'm curious to see what it looks like without. Oh, I like that. It's inside my. At least I'm safe inside my mind. Okay. Save. Clear the designer. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see how this looks. Start with the four-way piece. Something. Doesn't matter. Oh, we should have left and right side. Oh no, I could just Yeah, I should just be able to rotate this around. Hang on. So, if we go back to a straight piece from here, we would, no, hold on, straight end piece. In an 8-meter segment, right? I think Reclaimer is your favorite Halo 2 song from Quarantine Zone. You're gonna have to refresh my memory, dude, but I'm pretty sure I know what that one is. I know you got tons of references here already, but I think you guys you soon need detailing tricks from this Satisfactory guy's ship build. Yeah, dude, I know this one. Holy shnikes, that's good. Hold on. I've seen this video before, but wherever you timestamped, I hadn't seen. Jeez. Well.
So much detail going into these hallways. We can see the outside of the ship. Various signs have been given incredible detail, and things like this, which are mergers, I believe, yeah, being used to add detail. I'd love to show the whole thing, but there is just so much going on, so much detail.
Yeah,
And
there's
this is all
that's
to
with
run
mods.
the
Okay.
cold generators. Although I'm not quite sure where they are. We will find them, I assure you. We've got backup power. Ah, here we go. And I believe this is the
right.
lower side of the generator.
All right, that was with mods. I'll still keep it, but we'll still keep that thing. But yeah. He's resizing pieces. Oh, okay, cool. Good call, though. I'll keep it up there. We'll probably get some good build tips. Wart. Raw. Yeah, the high barriers definitely hit the mark. That's pretty much what we're. So RJ, which one is your favorite here? You like Reclaimer. Yeah, Sleep Eye is awesome, dude. In-game music is usually fine, Slackster.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Oh, yeah, how are you? So, what? Let's listen to the remastered version. This is the remastered one. The stream needs more Titan poppers. Do you have a way to show how big this will actually be in game? You still can't believe the hallways? Yeah, that's the whole ship. That's the outline of the entire ship. RJ, you know in Kerbal, we would take I-beams and make like kind of an outline? And now we can, like I said, you just fit them together like puzzle pieces. You fit them together like puzzle pieces exactly like Bungie did. That's all they did when they made their map. Look, See? I'm gonna do the same thing, only I'm gonna make mine fit in the stupid ship. There are some one-off things that we need to do, like the mess hall and stuff. And we still need to make the smaller corridors here. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but yet. I have to figure that out yet. But that's what the ship is. If you look, it's just a bunch of those damn it's a bunch of small and large corridors. That's it. Easy peasy. What I need to do next is I need to figure out how that's going to fit in with our octogrid design. But we do have the Pillar of Autumn ship interior here, which is pretty cool. Right, Rob? It's pretty crazy. Good job. Thanks, Danilo. I wish we had a little bit more variation on the floor, but... It's alright. Wonder how much of it you'll be able to fit inside of the ship. We'll fit enough of it inside of the ship, Super. Dude, if push comes to shove... There's plenty of space in the dry dock. Yeah, we got... If push comes to shove, I got plenty of space here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about Omar. He's not with us no more. Song name? Awesome. This is called Breaking... Blow Me Away. On the Halo soundtrack. That's what it's called. Blow Me Away. Breaking the Covenant. Here. Hang on. There you go. Links in the chat. Last thing I want to do for the night is see how this all stacks together. So, if I did my calculations out correctly, didn't know Halo had instrumental metal bangers. Oh, yeah, they do. That's Steve Vai ripping right there, dude. It's perfect. don't like how low that is. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, Flash. I noticed that the end blueprints are offset. That's a lot of negative space in between these corridors, but that's okay. Well, XJ, we already were saying that the octagon structures need to be 2 meter wide. So I need to redo these. These are just prototypes. And that just reinforces that. We need to make them 2 meter, and then it'll fit real good. Because if you look at the columns going through here, those got to be about 2 meters wide, right? And those are 2 meters up down, right? We got to make it look right. How do you delete the entire blueprint? Hit R on the delete tool and set the dismantle mode to blueprint. Thank you. You're welcome.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Ozzy. This is looking like those add-on ship modules from Starfield. Oh, balls, you're right. It definitely does. It looks epic. Just coming along. Thank you. Well, it's good to know that we can stack these things, but I noticed that if you stack them, the lights don't shine through. That's why you gotta space them. But here's what I'm worried about, guys. If you space them, it doesn't kind of fit prefabricated like inside of the octagons, which is a problem. Now this shows here that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks in between here. Figure out a way to fit 6 decks in 40 meters. We figure this out. We figure out how to do this just completely. Here, Ozzy, I strung some of these together. Thanks for the 104, man. I made the modules basically like puzzle pieces, so the decks all fit together. Here, check this out. Not bad, right? Not bad. Not bad at all. Yo! This is all 1.0, dude. We're locked in, guy. You're damn right we're locked in, dude. So, let's make a caliper.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Actually, we already have one. That's the height of one of the modules here. Actually, we don't need that. It'll just place like that. Okay, so... We need to find a way to fit this 6 times over. Looks good, EG's making a new Halo game. Alright, let's just say that that's there, right? Okay, so that's 6. We'll have enough space. Yep. Dude, the beams and stuff are like one of the best parts of the game that they added. Okay. Okay, I guess I go, it's morning for you. Yuri, it's like, yeah, isn't it like 7 in the morning? Dude, you've been here all night. Actually, speaking of that, I should probably go to bed. How do those align to the center cube? Good question, Mandarific. That one. This one's gonna have a little bit of a problem there. Yeah, see, there is some challenges here that are going to be had, and that's why we need the short corridor right there, because a short corridor will fit right here, but it won't fit right there. So that's going to be some dead space. But for the most part, I think we're in business here, dude. Just now realizing this is much higher in the sky than I thought. Background and fog made it look closer to the ground. We're up on top of the gigantic dock, dude. Yeah, we ain't near the ground. But, Lil, check this out. This ain't no floating platform either. We're on top of a building. I hate floating platforms. Ignore the floating ship for a second here. We're on top of a gigantic launch pad. Because that's what the game is. That's what the game has. Check it out. See? Giant flame trench. Huge flame duct for the ship when it takes off. And then we're standing on the rim of this where we're gonna put the hold down arms eventually. 2 on either side. Yeah, we're way up in the air. Just like that one is way up in the air. See? Way off the ground. See what I'm talking about? And that's not the only thing. You know, theirs was built into rocks. The way I had this set up, I didn't build it into any rocks. I just built the foundation for the whole thing. See? I ended up putting circles in this square hole. Take your time. Take your time and break it down into small pieces. Look, man, all I've done is look at a hallway and make something look like a hallway. That doesn't mean I can build the whole damn ship, but that does knock off a good chunk of the interior of the ship. Because I can just copy and paste it. Just copy and paste more ship. You know? Damn, dude, still live. Just got done with my music playlist and I'm looking for something else to listen to and I saw you were still on. Yeah, I'm here. You're creating modules that you're welding together in place. So shipbuilding. Check out the uptime. Yeah, I know. I know this one went late. Yeah, here. We'll work on this some more tomorrow. We gotta build the small corridors tomorrow, but check it out. There you go. That looks like the Pillar of Autumn. Or at least a Halcyon class cruiser at the very, very least. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, that music's creepy. Alright, guys, this is going to conclude our broadcast day. You definitely hit your stride tonight. It was worth sticking around. Yeah, Fabricator. You know it's funny? The people that didn't stick around, dude, they're going to come back. They're gonna come back tomorrow at noontime and they're going to be like, you know. So this concludes our broadcast day. Get rid of that. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need more of that, but later. All right, guys. If you're on the YouTube side of things, I hope you enjoyed the VOD. How do the modules fit together if you make the octos 2 meters? Yeah, that's a problem. That's tomorrow's EJ. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow EJ's problem, Andrew. But anyway, yeah, watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. That's gonna do it for now. And if you're on Twitch, let's see if we can raid, see who's out and about. But anyway, this concludes our broadcast day. I'll be rolling the credits very shortly. Who is out and about? Oh, there's not much. Etal isn't streaming tonight. Just missed you. Hope you had a good day. Chris, yeah, I had a great day. You know what? We'll just conclude the broadcast day for now and go from there. Oh, you guys see the behind the scenes part. Anyway. Hold up. It wants to play an ad when it does that. Okay. This concludes our broadcast day. I'll see everybody all tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Satisfactory, Flame Trench, and I'm not 100% sure. I think we're racing tomorrow. I think. I don't know if Max asked me if... I don't know. After Flame Trench, is probably going to do some racing. So, yeah, really good progress. Yeah, very good. Very good. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a good night. This concludes our broadcast day.